My name is Dima Protchenko and I'm a dev lead at Bellevue College. That was about 13 years ago when I took a couple of computer classes, and then I sort of got involved in this whole computer field. And that was around the time when .com boom was in full motion. Initially I got started by taking classes over at Bellevue College, actually here, and also doing a lot of learning on my own. IT field is definitely cool just because it can solve a lot of real life problems for a lot of different people and organizations. It's rewarding, and that's partially why I like to work in the educational field, is because I can see the impact of what we do here on students and faculty and staff. My day at my current job is as follows. I come in and I usually have a few meetings scheduled every day, so that takes up probably 30 to 40% of the time. And then I have to make sure that my team has everything they need to perform the work that they need to do that's scheduled for them. And then if I have time, I have to work on the projects that are specifically mine. I mostly do things that are related to data. I'm responsible for organizing our data, storing it in such a way that it can be consumed by other developers and any other constituents on campus. And we perform some work and we complete a project, and we can measure its success by what it improved, whether it's some sort of time saving, cost saving, or student service level was raised. First, I would say it's online learning. It enables students to be at any location in the world and be able to receive education, take classes. Another, I would say, is mobile computing. Everybody has a smartphone of some kind these days. And finally, I would say that overall expectations of students who are, ironically or not ironically, they are the most demanding IT user base out there. Because there's so many different technologies, in my opinion, it's very important for a student to receive that core level of knowledge that is necessary for them to be able to constantly learn themselves. All things equal between different candidates, it used to be a common practice to ask tricky questions, like everybody heard about those tricky Microsoft interviews where they make you do logical puzzles. And by that they gauge some sort of level of thinking outside the box. The trend is shifting more towards, yes, you have this education and that's great, but also show us what projects you've worked on and what role was yours in that project. I'm not going to focus myself on that too much, just because I think the interview should be structured that way in order to extract as much of that information as possible. I think it never really changes. It's just always there, you have to do it. The tools change, but the concept itself is always constant. This is just my personal opinion. Just like with any other field of study, if you want to get into something, it is always more beneficial to be as much well-rounded as you can possibly be, because somewhere down the line it's going to benefit you. So I think well-roundedness is one of the most important things out there, aside from being good at what you're trying to be good at. Yes, that's it, I said it.